back to Swift Owl 7 Gaming. I am Swift Owl 7. We are back in Vintage Story. It is 22:58, almost midnight. I can't quite remember. In our last episode, we were out and about looking for copper, I believe. We didn't find any. But the copper we do have. So I did learn some stuff. We need at least, I think, 20 in order to fill this mold here. And then we can go mining for more. But the problem with mining and not finding it on the surface is we need the hammer to break down the nuggets, or the bits in the nuggets, I'm right, or whatever we collect in the nuggets, so we can actually have more to smelt. So no, we do not have enough. We have to find copper, and we lucked out going through this region yesterday. There was no copper to be had, so we need to think about where we need to go for copper. We do know that we collected copper up in this area by spawn, so we have several options. We can go back up and look through this area. That's a long trip to do. We can also continue exploring this direction, and I'm thinking if we get into this area here, we might find some copper. So if we were to draw a straight line, which we can't do, that's going to be like a trip that takes us just past where the old new base was supposed to be. I'm just going to call this, this is just a waypoint. That's all this is. So we're going to change the icon. This is not main base. This was, we're just going to call this Midway. Okay? There's nothing special about Midway, but that will just kind of help us reference our map when we do go exploring. I see that this house is the wrong color, so we're going to just switch the color up there. Maybe it's the right color. Maybe these things are the wrong color. I don't know. Anyway, good enough. So, it is calm. We can do a couple things while we are waiting, including food. I think if we get a couple of these and a couple of these, we can make some stuff on the fire. Let's do that just while it's nighttime here. Let's go ahead and add these in. This will make a hefty stew, as it says there, because there's two. We'll grab some firewood from the next room, which probably I'm not going to keep firewood here for forever. Probably grab a couple too many logs. Just throw those there. We'll light that up. Have to go around resetting our torches here. There we go. Okay, let's reset this torch. Okay, let's reset this torch. Pretty much every time we log on and we're here, we need to reset torches until we get some more permanent lighting sources that aren't going to burn out on us. There's two more. Okay. I wish torches were things that you could wield that would keep enemies maybe from attacking you. They'd be scared of them. We are going to eat some stuff. It's good for 9.2 days. That's good too. So let's do, we got one that has one serving and one that has, I don't know which one is which. Okay, that was probably the wrong one to pick. So there's that. Now I need one more of those pots, and I don't have it. So that's inconvenient. What we're going to have to do is set this here for right now. And I need to go and get some stuff. It is calm. Just peeking around. We got our water can. Cooking, which is fine. Go over here. I would like to make, or at least get it going, oil lamp. I'm not sure how those are made. Let's, is it a bowl? Crafted by a bowl. Okay. Well, we have bowls, so that's not a problem. But we can also make these jars too. Rock. We can do 4. Whoops, I'm on probably the wrong thing that I don't want to be on. That's okay. We'll just utilize it the best we can. Okay, now we can go ahead and switch this over to this. Do our first layer. Actually, I think it's all... No, it's going to be more than one layer, so we're good. We'll just get this into a kiln. At first, I thought we were making bowls. I couldn't remember what we selected. Okay, now let's just copy layers. Okay, we can just do this, finishing them all up, and then just a little handle on the tops. Okay, that's excellent. Let's put this back. Let's go out, fill up this here. Okay. Grass, we'll just grab some real fast. Things mowed down here. Okay. Go back here and fill that up. We are going to need some sticks. I have just enough. And then we're going to go back in and grab our logs out of this room. 1, 2. That's all we need. Okay. So we'll grab a torch just to light that up real fast. Oh, wrong button. We'll set this ablaze, and we are good to go. Okay. A couple things I do want to find, or I need wood. I would like to cut down a pine tree. I got purposes for that pine tree. I need to cut down one of these only to just see one thing about it. I think we have a lot of these. I don't remember actually. We need to make a rope out of that, which is done with vine. I wonder if we can do that with cattail. My understanding is you can make coiled rope with cattail. Don't know how much you need. So let's just grab a little bit, because I have a feeling it's going to be one of those you need, like, maybe a stack of 3 across to replace the vine. There's not a recipe, but I think you can do it. My understanding from watching a tutorial video. Again, it was that same video I watched before. Didn't give anything away. That's excellent. That's excellent. So we can make our rope, and that is going to allow us to do so much, including building a raft. But we're not going to necessarily worry about that right now. We will worry about that though in a later time. At a later time, we're going to swim over here. And rafts are not horribly slow. Somebody was saying that they were slow in a video. And again, I haven't given anything away for myself. But no, rafts are pretty decent, I would say. There's a little ruin over here. Did we discover this already? I don't remember it. But there it is. I really want a pine tree. There's a big one right there. So we're going to venture down here. We are mindful that bears do spawn in this area. So I don't know if we need any horsetail right now. We are mindful of bears. We got full axe, so we should be able to cut down this tree without any problem. There's nothing special growing on it that there appears. There's nothing growing on it. So when you chop down a tree, is it you're felling a tree? Is that what that means? Or is that something else? I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking over and I'm going into a panic because my microphone's not on. It is on. Didn't see any movement on my levels for a second there. Okay, let's grab this. I got plans for that, mainly decorative plans, but plans nonetheless. Now I can also grab a tree for, do another pine tree for inventory purposes. Right here for making a boat. Or a raft, rather. So rep activity is medium now. That's good to know. I don't know what we're doing. We're just exploring this one little area, just kind of getting a lay for this land here. And I think I'm going to go up on this mountain. Just we're already up here, and I just kind of want to see what's over top of it. All I want to do is see what's over top of it. And a little valley area. Nothing too grand. Might as well go all the way to the top to say we did it. Again, we know what's out there for the most part. Big trees if we need them. Yeah, there's nothing really worth going out that direction for that I can tell. I love the size of that mountain. That is pretty daggone cool. We're going to start making our way back down safely. Trying to avoid landslides. I'll grab some copper bits. I'll grab this tree's not, we'll let that one grow. Grab this one over here. Okay, I thought you were something else. Just a fox. Just a fox. Everyone calm down. That is a horrible sound. If we ran into a wolf, it would not be a good thing. We're going to slowly... See, he sounded to be coming that way, actually. I'm going to head up and over because I know that that's safe. And wolves scare me. I can outrun a bear for the most part. I can take on a bear. I can take on a boar. A wolf, I've never killed a wolf. They've only ever killed me. So, there he is right there. There's the wolf. So that's good to know. Good to know. That's usually where we go to get some food, too. So I think that's where we cut down that big tree, was right there. Remember that tree? I might be wrong, but I think that's where that tree was. Yeah, let's just go this way. Don't need to draw his attention. Gave it a good try. Gave it a good try. It sounds like a storm's getting ready to roll in from some direction. We'll head back to base. things are still cooking here. It's fine. Let's see how much cattails, how many of those we actually do have. These, I'll tell you what I was going to do with these. I was just going to spruce this place up. I love having counters to work on. I love having counters to work on. And that's what I really want to do here. Is just have a place to set stuff, to work on stuff. I know it sounds silly, but I am all about making this homey. So, we're going to do that. Doesn't that look so much better, guys? Doesn't that look so much better? I think it does. Put our little decoration there, and I don't know what we're doing with this. Set it there for now. I think that looks so much better in here. Our workshop, I think we can have maybe some counters. I don't know. And in here, I don't know that we need them right now, but we probably should have them at some point in time. I don't have that. I think I make fat for that right now. I forgot we had all this wood. So, completely forgot. Cattails. Let's grab some more cattails and do some rope if we can. Don't have any cattails. Okay. So we're going to make a boat. Can't remember how many it took. Was it 3 or... It was 6, wasn't it? So, we're going to need at least a little bit more. Not much more, don't worry. We're not going to be spending all day doing cattails. There is a rift in the water. That's not a good thing. Oops, didn't pick that up. Just plant that right there. We'll take this little batch here, and that should give us all the cattails we need to do this. Grab this last one, or last 2. Okay, that's all we need. Let's get back here away from that rift. The activity is medium. Let's build our rope. Okay, I think that gives us enough ore. I don't know how to spell ore. So, crude ore. Okay, we actually need one more piece of rope. So I need 5 cattails. There's 3. Is there any just right here? Low-hanging fruit? No. I have to walk over here. 4 and 5. That's all we need, guys. Okay. Let's get back away from that rift. Back to our courtyard. Okay, there's 2. Excellent. So, an ore is 2 logs, 2 ropes. That's fine. Alright, let's go inside and grab our logs. That was in this basket, right? Let's grab from this one. So, 2 logs, 2 ropes, and we got an ore. Then we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We need more wood. And we can do this and have a raft. Look at that, guys. We got ourselves a raft. Let's top this off here. That's already topped off. I thought it was not. We'll put our wood back here. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Don't need this rock with us as we travel. I will take the sticks. go up there for now. We do have 3 spears, so that's good to know. So we got our raft. Something else we can do is make a basket for our raft to carry more stuff. And we'll need cattails for that. I'm not going to do that right now. I am going to go ahead, because what I would like to do is just travel over to this area. I thought we could just take our raft around and quickly get over here. Wherever we're going. So we'll throw that down. We need this in our hand to make it work, and I think we're partially on land. Can I? If I break this, what? Just completely break it? One moment, guys. Okay, there we go. We were partially on land there. Let's hop on and go just a little bit. I want to fix that one spot that we just broke. There we go. Okay, we can sit in the front or the back, it looks like, and row this thing. So that's good. Go right over this rift. Not too worried about that. But this is going to be nice for traversing all the lakes, this sea area. I'm going to try to wiggle our way through here. I'm not wanting to get through the mountains or go over mountains. But I wonder if we would find copper in and around those mountains. I don't know. But that would be just hard to transverse around, so I think I'm going in the right direction. Let's check the map. Yeah, because we can start pretty much straight to where we're going, slightly to the right. When we get up here to the little islands. You know, a great name for the seaway could be Thousand Islands. And we will name it after Thousand Islands, New York, where Bolt Castle is on Hart Island. If you've never been vacationing there, I do recommend it. It is a great place to see. I'll probably never see it again in my life just because I left that part of the country. We are going to be looking for raspberry bushes. I see someone right there, but we'll try making it a little further. Let's just grab our... I want to kind of make landfall up there, I think, a little bit. We'll try to navigate our way as much as we can through all this. Rift activity is medium, so we do need to watch out, but we've been holding our own pretty good. I'm not too worried about that. I'm looking for a nice level spot to kind of put the shore. I'm thinking right in this area might be acceptable. No. Just keep getting out of this island chain. We can put in right here and explore this area from there. This is a fairly safe way to travel as well. I'm unfamiliar with any monster creatures. I'm going to say that there are no water monster creatures, so that's good. One thing I can say is, 1.21, I think they might be adding some water features, but we already have this all loaded in. But in other areas of the map, and assume it works like Minecraft, when you get an update, areas that are not loaded in will be updated. So I'm kind of looking forward to that a little bit. So we're going to put the land right over here, roughly. This looks like a good spot right straight ahead here. Explore this little area. It's not the biggest area. I'm hoping to get some copper. I'd leave my ore with the boat, but I do not have a basket made yet for that, so we'll just get some berries to hold us over while we explore. Lots of berry bushes, that's good. We'll check out those ruins first, just to see if there's anything cool over there. A small rift opening. We just watched that whole rift open up, didn't we? It's not good. Hopefully nothing comes out while we're standing here. Oh, this is a pretty cool little area, actually. Something here. Now, if we excavated this, we might be able to find a pot. I don't know that we need it right now. We'll check this area out. That's kind of cool. More berry bushes. So copper is what we are really here for. So let's keep our eyes out for a copper nugget. And as we explore, we will just keep exploring. All we could do. There's some ore in there. I don't know what type of ore that is. That is quartz. I don't think we really have a need for quartz. Kind of cool area. Also stocking up on our food supply quite nicely. Copper seems to be very difficult to find, at least for me. All these boulders. No copper. We're gonna head towards these rocky mountain area things, these hills. They're not really mountains. See if we can find any over in that direction. Maybe a slightly biome change will produce results. Looking for something like this that has green speckles in it is my understanding. Group of foxes. I don't think they're going to attack us, but we're not going to go near a tree. I'm not prepared for that. I am prepared for that, kind of, but it's not our mission. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in this area. Probably working our way up a little bit, see if we can get more of a vantage point on this mountain, see if we can see anything. Not really worried about berries right now. We got a lot of them. Not too much worried about moving our berry bushes down here either from spawn, not yet. We got so many berries growing naturally throughout the countryside that I don't think that that is a needed thing. I don't see anything in the valley that looks like copper. Um, it's unfortunate. Let's walk towards this direction here. Got a big pit. Oh, okay. I was going to look down into it. I thought I was pressing. Okay, this is only getting worse here. I don't have a shovel. I thought I was pressing shift. I was pressing control, and we went running into the pit. Fortunately, it is gravel, and I'm pretty good at parkouring in Minecraft, so... Well, that did not go very well. We are in a little bit of trouble now, guys. This is not a good thing. I don't have any wood blocks or anything to build up with. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know how we are going to do this one. Okay, can I get up there? Okay, I can get up here. And get up there. Be stable enough. It's rock. I really need to place this right where I'm standing. Unless I can get this down. No, that didn't work like I planned. Let's take the top layer off here. Need one more layer. Jump. Okay, I will take anything that I can get right now. I think I can do this safely. Hang on, guys. Hang on, hang on. Oh, boy. That was scary. Now we can almost get out if we get this one block. Jump up over to here. Woo, boy. There was a chance of our death. Man, there was a chance of dying, of not getting out of that cave, of having to go down and explore it, and we probably wouldn't have made it. We probably would have died. Fortunately, well, we have a lot of flint, so we should probably store that flint back at the base, but we might have been able to actually go into that cave and pop out right there. Maybe it wouldn't have been too bad, but whew, that kind of scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was scary. Especially that we didn't have any torches or any way of making fire unless we ran into some grass down there. Okay, Flint. Back on to the mission of Flint. That boar would be nice to eat. Just saying. Oh, he has a little baby. I don't know. I want to kill it. Not Flint, but copper. Mission of copper. Okay, we were going over here to kind of check out this biome. Low-hanging fruit. I will grab if I have to walk across it. Chickens. Lots of chickens over here. Raccoons. Lots of them. Lots of them. Okay, we going that way. Copper. We need to start heading back to the boat. Falling into that hole kind of took some of our time away. Fortunately. Okay, we're not going that way. Backtrack the way we came. Heading back to the boat before sunset, especially with medium activity. Here, a rick close by, too. Pop up here. And kind of make our way back as quickly as we can. Still looking for copper as we go. Any copper at all. I think we're gonna have to go back up towards spawn and see if we can grab any copper up there. I just really hated to make the trip up there, but we could have been there by now. Is there a way to get up there by boat? No. Unless we cross this little landmass, so our boat's like right here, and boat up this way. So we know we can pick up our boat. We don't have a basket on it that we have to worry about breaking. We could all spend the night at spawn base tonight, and that's a potential thing that we could do. Or the trader, he has a bed, so that's also potential. We got plenty of food on us. Nothing's going on at our main base, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm pressing number 1 for... There we go. Somehow I pulled up something else, maybe. Heading back to our boat. Any copper anywhere? Have you guys seen any copper? Comment below in the video that you saw it and the timestamp. I'd really appreciate that. So I kind of have an idea where I need to go for copper. We're a little bit north of our boat, I think. Boat's gonna be somewhere right over there. Should have probably marked it on the map. I kind of thought I could find it fairly easy. Remember those ruins we saw when we got off the boat? If we find those. Is this copper? I will take this. I don't know what I can use it for, but I will take that. Gets food. Okay, we might be... Look for that ruin. Right there's the ruin. We are really close to finding our boat. We are right on top of it. There it is. Let's go ahead and hop in. And what we can do, or just grab it and run north and sail around here. Might be what we do. Oh, I don't think I can break it. Okay. Can't break that at all? No. Okay, that changes plans. Can we run that? We're kind of at the halfway point. I'm gonna put on here boat. And we'll just put this as like a blue icon. Blue's kind of safe. So we'll put that there. We run north because we're already halfway. We're already halfway. And I want to pick up what is in my hand. I want this. I don't know even how I'm picking up something that I don't have in my inventory. So what is this anyway? That I don't know why it does that. Switches to baskets when I do that. We can kind of explore this area for copper too while we're running through it. And yes, I am using energy. We are short on daylight. Just keeping our head peeled for copper. Eyes peeled for copper, head peeled. Don't think we want our head peeled. Fairly safe area, it looks like. Copper, come on. We're going to go up to where we've found copper before. And hopefully we'll find some more on the ground up there. That is the goal. We're going to keep plugging north till things change. Floating Island. What is that on top of there? Flowers. We're going to cut around to the left of this. Kind of looks very similar to how we came down this way. I did not anticipate a journey back up the spawn today. That was not part of this episode. was not part of this episode at all. Don't necessarily want to swim across water that is that deep, or that is that large. Should have brought another boat with us, is what we should have done. Would have been a smart thing to do. Try to stick on the land. We can move around the land pretty quickly. And if anything attacks us, we can run into the water or swim away. That should be okay for the most part, within reason. Calm activity, so that's great for us right now. We're lucking out with calm activity. Again, not seeing a whole lot. There's where we found that gear. We're actually pretty much on the path that we normally take. I like to make it up to spawn before dark, because we're not going to be able to do a whole lot once we get there. I'd like to sleep. My bearings, slightly heading in the right direction. Cut through this forest. We'll sleep at spawn. We'll be at about a 45-minute episode. So, interesting little hill there. Don't see anything in the woods, which is good. Fortunately, this path is fairly safe. We've traveled it several times by now. I think that's the trader up there, maybe? Right there? And I don't even mind sleeping in the trader's bed. But I know spawn's not far from him, so we might as well just go to our base. I don't like how thick some of this is. I don't fall into a hole. So our base should be just right over there. It's not far from the trader at all. We got some berries on our bushes. That's great. We'll collect all those. Oh, let's go inside. Welcome home to spawn. It's been a long time. Might take that watering can, though. I just made one, so don't know that I necessarily need that. That shovel might come in handy. What's back here that we can take? Anything of value? Stuff has rotten away. It's okay. Any good food in here? No, I will take these. No real good food. We'll lock this place up. Where did I get flax from? I can probably get rid of those, actually. We'll lock this place up. We'll get a good night's sleep here in a little while. How's our onions? They still haven't really grown that much. I guess we can grab these berries while we're here. Some of them are flowering, but we can go ahead and harvest all of these. This is great. I love how even so far around the world, things do update. Probably as we get near, I'm thinking each block probably has its own identity number to it, and you know, that data is saved. How many days have just gone by since that data has been updated, and it knows what to do. Probably how that works. We've got lots of berries now. A little space for copper. We can always get rid of some stuff if we need to. Those go there. And we can kind of sort out food issues. Some more blueberries up there. There's flax down there. Blackberries. Try to keep all of our food. together. There, we're able to free up some room. Ore can go there. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. I don't think we have anything in our garden. Let's check that out. Stuff's still growing. Some stuff over here, it looks like it is fully grown, almost. I don't have all the room in the world. We'll leave that planted. Let's go to sleep, and in our next episode, we'll go out to the copper area and see if we can find any copper guys. I'm SwiftOwl7. This is SwiftOwl7 Gaming. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.